It's March 1st, the beginning of month 23 of the project, and we came out here this afternoon to see a couple of things and meet some people out here. And Morenito's gone, but I see they've got the cement pad for the walkway to the side of the house. That'll be for the motorcycles and stuff. They'll put these pavers on it. So that's in. Looks good. In the last video I showed the track and I showed the bumpers that keep the door opening just to a certain spot. I didn't show the track. You can't see it, but underneath here and inside the door is a mechanism to keep the door from opening. So it slides and on a track down here. It's too bad that GoPro doesn't have a zoom feature because you really can't see the mountains in the distance, but they're really very beautiful. Sticking above the trees there and the mountain right there and right there. Very nice view outside the back. So this is the pump room. I know the plumber's getting ready to do some more work in here, and I noticed that they've got another circuit box in here. I guess that's to run all the pumps and the water heater, etc. So it'll have its own separate circuits. And for the pool, that's probably the two pipes for the skimmer and the drain. And that's probably two pipes for the jets going out. So I'm pretty sure the pool pump and everything's going to go here. And this will be the pumps for the house, the big pressure pump, etc. I'm not sure, they'll probably have to install the heater over here and also the pump for the water. Pump for the pool will be over here, pump for the water over there. On both parts of the driveway, you'll notice a bunch of sand on it. That's to have the sand go between the bricks to kind of seal the bricks and set them more in place on both sides. They don't need to do that in the middle because those are kind of cemented in, but the big blocks on both sides need to be, the sand kind of goes in between the cracks and seals the small parts of the cracks to make them really firm. We'll take a break from the construction project. We're going to have lunch up here with some friends in Hamaka de Dios, high in the mountains overlooking Jarabacoa. Very, very beautiful up here. It's a restaurant. We've got a whole gang here, the plumbers and everybody here. And all the day we're making some progress. Oh, by the way, today is Tuesday or Wednesday, March 15th, the Ides of March. So we've done a lot of work here in the pump room, pressure tank. That's the Isan propane water heater. We have the filtration system for drinking water. The main pump is installed. I have to buy a pump for that pipe and that pipe for the rainwater cistern. Once again, that makes water potable in the house. We have all that for the unfiltered water, and all this is the filtered water. We're getting ready to put in the pool pumps here, so we're making a lot of real progress on this. One thing that I don't think we're going to be able to overcome is apparently the filtered water has to go to the showers also. So that's, I'd rather not, but it's kind of late to design that in. That'll be okay. So a lot of progress in the pump room. I asked what removing this dirt's for. That's going to be overflow of the cistern that'll go into the French drain down there. If the cisterns get too full from the rainwater, it'll all drain down there. So we'll have some guys remove all this, or maybe add the dirt back to it after they put in some pipes. So these hard-working guys are prepping the edge of the pool area. The vertical part over there is going to be tile that looks almost identical to this tile, the edge tile here. And then the other part will be filled in with the same kind of pavers. And that's prepping for this whole area underneath the edge there. We'll have LED lighting. So at nighttime, this will all be kind of glowing from the LED lights. Multicolor and remote control and, you know, all that high-tech stuff. It'll look pretty good. Making some progress on the kitchen. We've got some stain on there. This kind of stuff is like a special compound they mix with sawdust, so it'll soak in the stain. You can't tell it's there. So they've got this door installed. This will be for the Lazy Susan there. Those are the special hinges that he asked me to buy. It kind of hides that door. We'll also have a Lazy Susan in this cabinet. And all these cabinets will have some interesting lights beneath them, LED strips, that turn on with the wave of the hand and dim by a hand motion. So that'll be pretty cool under these cabinets. As well as the big liquor cabinet bar, same thing there. Lights under there, and lights on top of there that'll turn on and off by waving your hand under them. So these are going to be the lights that go into the cabinet. You really can't see much here, but they're called eShine. If you go to Amazon, I think eShine has a store that you can see exactly how they work. It's really pretty innovative. Technology is really amazing. You just plug them in and then they turn on by a motion sensor by waving your hand under them and also by dimming them. And this is that's what they look like. And they can be installed with just a strip, an adhesive strip on the back, and just plugged in. LEDs. These doors were removed by the company that made them. Took them back to their shop to install some locks. So we'll have all the sliding doors. We'll be able to have keyed locks on the outside. We also had a conversation with the plumbers today about what we're going to do in terms of getting the pool finished. So we're not going to put on the plaster till close to the very, very end of the process, which really is not that far away. We also solved the situation with granite. I was not happy with how the holes came out on these pieces, or really any of the sinks. The granite guy, bless his heart, you know, he had never installed something under the cabinet, so he is going to replace all the countertops, except he's not going to cut the holes in them. And I appreciate him doing that. We found someone who does have great experience in installing under counter sinks, both the bathrooms and the kitchen. And as soon as the new granite is installed, it won't be permanently attached. We'll have the other guy come out, do the measurements, and then take the granite with him and install the under cabinet sink. So that's a little bit more money, but it's going to be done right, and I appreciate the first granite guy being honest about his limitations and what happened. This is the regular cistern, not the rainwater, and you see that wire sticking out of it. That goes down to you really can't see it in there. Oh, maybe you can, a little blue thing. It goes to a floating sort of off-on switch, so if the cistern runs dry, that float will go down and will turn the pump off. Look at that big open pipe there is for the cistern, the rainwater cistern overflow. So you go there, and you can see it go into the cistern there. We also have hose bibs, like one here on the wall, here by the front gate, here next to the propane corral, and I think there's a couple more in the back of the house. It's Friday, March 17th, and I can see that this walkway is almost done. They got little blocks to plug into there, but it's almost done. Just need to fill in the blocks now. This is the rainwater cistern, but I see they're filling it up with street water, and I can look down there, and I don't know if you can see it or not. It's pretty clear. Looks like the water quality is good, very good. And they were Chipping this out the other day, if you recall, and now they put in the backsplash there with the tile we bought. It's really dirty, but the tile is basically the same color as the tile on top, the edge on top. So this is looking pretty good. And they'll be putting in the LED lights just under that edge to give this area a nice glow. So some good work there, some good progress there. And you can see how they filled in the area down below with concrete. And they won't fill this in until they get the wiring done for the lights. Upon further inspection, all this is incorrect. You have to remove all those tiles because that tile needs to go back another inch to install the LED light strips above it. And right now it's right up against, there's like a little ridge that is down below this step where the lights need to go. So we're gonna have to do some work to take them off and put them on correctly. Oh well. Now they got this more correct by using that board as a template. It's about as wide, the top edge is about a little bit wider than the LED strips. And they're putting that under the tile lip to make sure it's the proper distance. It looks much better.